By the time you turn 21, you need to know this. Everyone sees the world differently. No two people are going to see the world the exact same way. And that's because of perspective. When you think about it, everything that has happened to you in your childhood, all the way leading up to the moment that you are in right now watching this YouTube video, changes your perspective of the world. In today's video, I want to talk about how you can expand your perspective to see the whole vision. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome aboard Life Launchpad, your go-to channel for practical advice and guidance to launch your dreams into reality. I'm your host, Andrew Savina, and today we're back with another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's been about a week since I uploaded my last video. Finishing up with finals this week, and working on getting a bunch of content. But if you don't mind, drop a like, subscribe. We're looking to get more content going. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep learning. Can we keep producing content? I'm learning some new editing tricks. I'm hoping to increase my editing skills. Starting with this video, I'm going to be trying to do some editing tricks and see if I can pull things off. But with that being said, let's get into the content. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, everybody's perspective in life is different. You're never going to have the same ideas and same views as another person. There's always going to be some sort of discrepancy there. And with that being said, it's how do you get this perspective? Simply put, everything that you experience in your childhood from birth till your teenage age will really build a strong foundation in what you think and what you see in the world. Your parents, your friends, and everything that you learn at this young age has a strong impact on your perspective for the rest of your life. Think about it. When you just get the ability to learn and figure out and explore the world, who are the people that are around you the most? Your parents, your family. They're going to have the most impact on you, what you think, how you act, what you say, and really just how you go about life in day-to-day basis. For a little bit of perspective, for my case, as an only child with a single mom, my perspective on life is going to be so much different than somebody that has 3 siblings, a mom and a dad. So it's just really what you experience in your life and what those experiences teach you that changes your perspective and makes you who you are. Nonetheless, that leads us to our next point in the impact of perspectives. Perspective is really important. Everybody has their own unique perspective. Somebody could be looking at a wall and say that it's white. Me and my mom have this disagreements often. We'll be looking at a wall and I think it's white, but she'll think it's a different color. That's because she has a different perspective on colors and has a more detailed acknowledgement and understanding of these colors, but it still changes the perspective of how you look at it. It's two people looking at the same thing with different results when they look at it. Perspectives are really, prominent these days in politics. Politics are a big thing. At least in the United States, we have the Republican Party and then the Democrat Party with two totally different perspectives. Obviously, some of them can mix together to make their own and, combine, and some people have agreements on certain policies and things. But in the end, they have different goals, and this is why what perspective you choose really just chooses what party you support. Now, not to get political or anything, but some people get a fixed mindset. That's when somebody sees a perspective and they think that's the only way. That's what they fix their mind at. They, are oblivious to other ideas, to other possibilities, and don't want to see it. They'd rather continue to prove themselves right than test the ability that they could be wrong. In comparison to that is the growth mindset, where you could understand that you have your own unique perspective that some people may not understand. And you also understand that there are different perspectives in the world that you can learn and understand and grow towards. Being able to understand what your friends think, believe, and just see in their lives will change how you do and make you more understanding. And one that's really common is music. You're not going to be the same, you're not going to have the same music taste as some of your friends. But if you try and listen to it, you can maybe understand why they like it and, maybe be introduced to this new perspective and maybe even pick up on it yourself. As I mentioned, with the growth and with a fixed mindset, there are different ways, you could go about life and how you perceive your own mindset. Finally, you got to understand that you can shift your mindset. What you believe can change. I remember as a child, I never liked peanut butter for some reason. It was like the worst thing ever. We tried different types of peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, all these different types of butter, nuts. I just wouldn't like any of them for some reason. I just couldn't eat them. Fast forward 10 years to, when I turned 18, I started eating peanut butter like nothing. It was, I started going to the gym, realizing the benefits of it, and I ate peanut butter like it was nothing, like a dessert, like I've liked it my whole life, and my mom still can't understand it. Neither can I. But my perspective on it just totally did a 180 from being one of the most hated food I know to one of my favorite snacks to eat. The benefits of shifting your perspective, other than being able to eat a lot of peanut butter, can come as gratitude and understanding, making strong and meaningful connections. I mean, when you shift your perspective, not totally change it, but have the ability to understand other people's beliefs and ideas, will allow them to be more welcoming and comfortable with you. You'll be able to talk to them about different ideas, beliefs, maybe even discuss your perspectives versus their perspectives, all in a friendly manner that will help build a strong and lasting relationship. One conversation of perspective that I personally enjoy talking to, I have a really good friend, my friend Nick from back home, is the idea of faith. Me personally, I'm not a person that is, believing. I don't fall into certain, group of beliefs, but he is heavily religious in Catholicism, and I like to have this discussion with him versus, the scientific approach versus the faithful approach. And, it gets this good conversation because we both understand that there's other perspectives and, that we're not the only right way of thinking. So this just creates this great, conversation and engaging argument. I don't even say argument, it's just, as I said, conversation. And it just creates this good relationship that we have between them because we can understand that we each other have different perspectives. And finally, a shift in perspective can really impact your growth. As I said, it can create relationships, but it also can help you, see different ideas, possibilities, different opportunities that are there for you that you haven't seen before. I mean, me personally, my perspective change of, going from somebody that didn't believe themselves in uploading videos and putting content out there, a lot of the imposter syndrome, I don't think I have enough credibility, enough backing for me to post these videos, really stopped me and maybe hesitated me for doing it for a while. But then once you start uploading and doing those videos, it just made me more confident, more open to doing it, and continue grinding. It just created this more opportunities for me as I just continue to change my perspective. Now, I'm not saying you need to change your perspective on anything or everything, but just be able to be open and understanding that other people do not always believe and think the same way you do. Being able to understand, learn, and talk about different perspectives will allow you to grow as an individual and create longer and more powerful relationships with individuals for a long time to come. Huge thank you if you made it this far in the video. I know my videos are, new, not that, supported by credibility, but I'm out here trying to make content that you guys enjoy. If you make it this far, it always means a lot. As I mentioned, drop a like, subscribe. Really just, it shows that you guys care and means a lot to me. And for that reason, I just keep grinding. I see that there's people out there that, enjoy my content, support it, and it helps them. And that will, keep being a great reason to post more. With that being said, don't forget the power to transform your lives lies within you. Don't stop learning. Don't stop growing. Don't stop launching towards your dreams. I'm your host, Andrew Stephen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.